5 foods you should avoid consuming. Did you know it is estimated that around 13% of the total human population is overweight? Stay tuned to find out how you can avoid being part of that group. Hey Hapthies! Our topic for today focuses on your overall diet and how certain foods are extremely detrimental to your health. As the saying goes, you are what you eat. If you have a balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables, their benefits are clear on your health and appearance. Conversely, the consumption of certain unhealthy foods consisting of processed products and saturated fats will negatively impact your health and waistline. The modern diet is very complex, as today, a variety of foods from around the world are more accessible than ever before. While having a diverse diet is great, having an abundance of options can make it confusing to determine which foods are healthy and which are not. Let's discuss some of the foods you should avoid for a healthy life. Please stay tuned for a bonus fact at the end, and please subscribe if you like the video. Avoid sugary drinks, especially sodas. It comes as no surprise that artificially sweetened drinks such as sodas, even those which are advertised as diet options, are extremely terrible for your overall health. Doctors unanimously agree that added sugars are one of the worst consumables in today's diet. They have an especially adverse effect on the body when they are consumed in liquid form such as sodas. This is because when you consume calories in liquid form, your brain is unable to process them properly. This can cause a significant increase in your total caloric intake. When you consume a large amount of added sugar, you may increase the risk of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. This is because added sugars have been linked with boosting your insulin resistance. Excessive consumption of sugary beverages has also been linked with several life-threatening conditions, which include type 2 diabetes and heart disease. Several studies also suggest that an increased intake of sodas is perhaps the biggest reason for the obesity pandemic plaguing the world today. Additionally, some evidence has shown that artificial sweeteners used in the production of such beverages may cause several gastrointestinal issues and even cancer. Most of the risk of cancer comes from the caramel coloring many sodas contain. A study concluded that regular consumption of such artificial products can increase the risk of cancer by up to 58%. Sugary drinks also have a link to causing several issues with your mental health, including conditions like depression. This is why it's important to steer clear of all sugary drinks like sodas. Avoid processed meats. Getting a sandwich from your local deli may be convenient and even taste great, but you may pay a price for that convenience. Most processed meats, such as sausages, salami, and bacon, are incredibly unhealthy for you. This is because most of these products are usually very high in saturated fats and are made with red meats. Excessive red meat consumption has been strongly linked with a plethora of diseases, including cancer and stroke. Processed meats contain an abundance of advanced glycation end products, commonly known as AGEs. AGEs are compounds that have strong inflammatory properties and are created when processed meats are exposed to high temperatures, smoked, or dried. Additionally, such meats also contain preservatives such as various nitrates and nitrates to extend their shelf life. When these compounds are exposed to heat, they release carcinogenic nitrosamines, which can increase the risk of cancer. These products are also incredibly high in sodium. A high intake of sodium causes several heart conditions like high blood pressure, stroke, and even heart failure. If you must consume such meats, it is always a good idea to check the labels because manufacturers are required by law to mention if they contain nitrates. There are also several options available that do not contain any nitrates. Cooking these meats at a low heat may be the best alternative to otherwise processed, cancer-inducing meats. Additionally, look for products that include antioxidant compounds like vitamin C to offset the negative effects of the food. Avoid sugary cereals. As you may have known by now, sugar is not your friend. Excessive consumption of it will cause incredible damage to your body, no matter how it enters your system. When too much sugar accumulates in your body, it increases the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and is one of the biggest reasons for obesity in the world. Sugary cereals are one of the biggest offenders when it comes to sugar intake. For example, it is estimated that a single bowl of sugary breakfast cereal contains more sugar than a Boston cream donut. What makes the situation even worse, most cereals, which are especially targeted towards kids, contain butylated hydroxytoluene, commonly known as BHT, and butylated hydroxyanisole, known as BHA. These substances are so harmful that many countries such as Australia, Japan, and New Zealand have banned them. This is because they are considered to be an incredibly potent carcinogenic, with the risk of cancer increasing by up to 50% upon consumption of the products containing them. An amazing alternative to sugary cereals is other similar products that are high in fiber and low in sugar. Such products can help you maintain weight, as fiber is effective at making you feel sated for a longer time and thus controlling your calorie intake. Avoid foods that are fried, grilled, or broiled. Some of your favorite comfort foods may be prepared with these methods, but again, the comfort comes at a massive price to your well-being. This is because grilling, broiling, and frying are considered one of the worst ways you can cook your food. The culprit again is high heat. When you grill meat, it is likely to develop a char on its surface. Charred meats are high in heterocyclic amines, a substance that is created when sugars, creatine, and amino acids found in the meat change when exposed to high temperatures. Various studies have confirmed that an intake of heterocyclic amines increases the risk of cancer in the breasts, pancreas, and prostate, among others. Another reason to avoid such foods is that most options that are cooked in such ways are often easy to eat and very dense in calories. This can inadvertently cause you to eat more than you had planned for. Excessive consumption is directly linked to an increase in weight, which is related to conditions like heart disease and diabetes. It is completely natural to crave a burger every once in a while. The key is to pick healthier options when you do decide to indulge yourself. Studies say that adding spices and herbs that have strong antioxidant properties, such as rosemary, to your burger patties can reduce the presence of heterocyclic amines in your food by up to 90%. Avoid baked foods. Most baked foods, like bread muffins and pizzas, are also included in foods that you should try to limit. This is because these foods are full of carbohydrates. Baked goods have also been found to contain potassium bromate, a harmful substance that has been banned in Canada and the United Kingdom. This is because a study in 1982 confirmed that increased consumption of the substance led to the development of cancerous tumors in rats. As a result of these studies, it was concluded that potassium bromate was a carcinogenic compound that could also affect humans. A new review of the substance in 2001 found further health risks associated with the substance. It was observed that in addition to being a carcinogen, potassium bromate also contributed to kidney disease and cell deterioration. Even though the American Food and Drug Association has advised manufacturers to avoid using the substance, a review found that no less than 86 widely available baked products in the market still contain the substance. Mass-produced baked goods, like white bread, are usually manufactured with refined wheat. Refined wheat has been found to have low fiber content and severely diminished nutritional value and may cause spikes in your levels of blood sugar. Additionally, these products also contain vegetable shortening, which contains hydrogenated oils. These oils are used to cut costs for manufacturers, but are bad for your health as they become solid at room temperature and increase cholesterol. Since a healthy diet is an essential part of your overall health, avoiding these foods is important to promote well-being. But it is not just important to cut out these foods. You will also need to replace them with healthy options that will further promote your health and help you avoid diseases and obesity. Try to include some fruit in your meal plans. Options like avocados, blueberries, and oranges have an amazing effect on your health. These fruits are full of healthy fats, vitamins, and antioxidants, which are essential for preventing many diseases. They are also rich in fiber, which can increase your feeling of fullness and control calorie intake. Meats that are unprocessed and cooked in healthy ways, like boiling and stewing, are a great source of protein with none of the risk. It is also important to pick options that are low in fats, such as lean beef, chicken, and grass-fed lamb. Fatty fish such as salmon is a great source of omega-3 fatty acids and can help prevent dementia, heart diseases, and depression among other conditions. Shellfish such as shrimp are low in calories but have high nutritional value. Cooking your food in oils that are free of unsaturated fats is also an important consideration to make. Using butter made from the milk of grass-fed cows will provide you with many essential nutrients. Extra virgin olive oil is one of the best options when it comes to vegetable oils, as it is made with monounsaturated fats, which promote heart health and are a potent source of antioxidants. Here at Hapthy, our #1 goal is to help lead you to a healthier lifestyle. While it may seem like a hassle at times, making these small changes to your everyday habits, like exercising regularly and being more mindful about the food you eat, will result in a massive improvement in the quality of your life in the long run. If you need additional guidance, seeking the advice of a nutritionist or your doctor may be one of the best decisions you can make when it comes to your diet. Thank you for staying tuned, and please subscribe to the channel if you found the video informative. Have you noticed an improvement in your health after changing your diet? Please share your experiences in the comments below.